Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Brad over here at Chattanooga Fishing Fun. Here at Fishing Fun we sell Ranger boats and Lance truck campers. I haven't had any new models come in recently, but that's okay. We'll work with what we got. We got a Lance 1172 here that we're going to be doing a tour of today, show you some things about it. And I actually hooked up a battery to today's camper so we can run the lights, run the awnings, and all that good stuff. Before we get to it, if you're not already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I believe we're over 9,600 now. That's awesome, guys. Let's continue to grow. So if you're not already, go ahead and subscribe, join this Fishing Fun family. All right, we'll start with the driver's side over here. You got LED markers at the top there. TPO nose cap. Doesn't chip, corrode, or anything like that. We have swing out brackets added to the jacks here. This one calls for a dually, is why it has it. You have enough room to get the fat butt under there. Also, these jacks are all electric. They're controlled by one remote, as the slide out is also. If you ever had to manually crank, you just pop that cap off there, get your crank out, flip that switch down, get to cranking. Pack a lunch, you'll need it. On this side here, we've got a patio light. It has a bug, and one's a bug and one's an LED light, so orange and white light. And I can show you that when we get to the other side. But in this slide out, we have two storage compartments. They are insulated, as you can see here. And you got these magnetic stops at the top, which is neat to have. Holds it up there for you. All right. Below the slide out, and trust me, everything's really easy to get to when it's on the truck. You have your 30 amp plug for the campground, city water hookups, and black water flush. Over to the right, behind door number 1. All right, so this is where you drain all your liquid waste and body waste. So that's going to be your gray tank, that's going to be your black tank, and then you'll have your fresh water tank drain here, cold and hot water lines, park and satellite connections, main power cutoff switch, and outdoor shower. And I'll go over all the details and specs of the tanks and stuff here in a minute. But anyways, that's where our generator is parked. You don't have to be plugged in at a campground to actually run the AC and all the goodies inside. You can just turn on that generator and it produces the AC for you. On the rear here is our second slide out, really opens it up. And with this one you gain a couch in the back. Then we got a little buddy here hanging out. But anyways, we got docking lights that really lights it up at night. Those are really bright LED lights. Backup camera, very, very sturdy ladder, and quite a bit of storage underneath. There we go. You got a little shelf in there. I'd say, I don't know if you can see in the camera, but I believe that's probably about 3 foot deep. So that is a good size storage there. All right. On the passenger side, of course, we have this automatic awning. It's got auto wind sensing, so it automatically rolls itself back in if it gets too windy. And then we have a nice LED light strip at the end of it here. Let me go ahead and turn all these lights on. Let's see, I believe down is the white light. Yes. All right, we'll go ahead and turn on the docking. All right, so like I said, you have two rear LED docking lights, and then when I just flipped those switches, it lit up the side patio lights. You have a white one, and then orange. One of those is a bug light. I'm not really sure which one is, but anyways, let's get back to the tour. We'll go inside here in a second. All right, so you got two 30-pound tanks here. They do get quite heavy when you load them up. You have a fuel gauge here on the right one, so we would just flip this lever over here to the left, pull off of this one first, then when it's empty, we know exactly how much we have left. Outdoor speakers, those are tied into your TV and radio, so you can watch the ball game, and if you step away to the grill or something, you can still hear what's going on inside. This is our freshwater fill. You can have fresh water on the go. Some outlets, and then this compartment right here, you have a winterized mode. There's your water pump, but when you're going to use it, you just flip it down to normal. It says normal behind that switch, I promise. But right now we have it winterized, and it's going to stay that way until it leaves. But when you are winterizing, you do have this one here and a switch, a bypass inside in the bathroom right underneath the sink where the water tank, hot water tank's at, and you'll have to bypass that as well. Then you turn your water pump on, bingo, stick that in the antifreeze. Another outdoor speaker. But guys, I believe that about covers the outside. Actually, left something out. External grill connection here, so you can actually take a grill with you and grill out while you're outside. You just flip that lever right there down. That gives you propane to your grill. All right, now I think that covers it. We're going to head on to the inside now. All right, so for the inside, we have all of our switches over here. These two that are not labeled, this one runs your left side patio light. That one runs your right side. Again, these are two-way. That one's orange, down's white light. Then you have this one here, and that controls, let's see, that one right there. All right, then you have your backup camera switch, docking lights. I can go ahead and turn those off. This is how you run your rear slide out in and out, and then that's where you charge your remote, and that's how you shut off power to your slide out. A little heat comes out the bottom there. Alrighty, over to the left here we have a little bit of shelving space. You can also get it with a slide out pantry in this door. And then right here is where I get all my weights. 49.73 wet, subtract 404 pounds to get your dry weight. I'm no mathematician, but I believe that puts you around 4,600 or 4,500 and some change anyways. You've got another little storage door underneath. And also, I've been asked where the batteries are at. Right now I've only got one in there, but that's your battery compartment. Holds two deep cycle 27s. All right, what should I start with? We'll start with the kitchen. Let you take a look at it for a second. All right, so you've got a 3-burner stovetop here with an oven. Then you have yourself a microwave. I believe that's just your standard size microwave. Now, something interesting about this is you can actually delete that and you go with a convection convection microwave. If you go with that, you have your convection microwave down here and then an extra storage space up top like this one. To the left of the microwave, you got a little bit of storage. Then more storage to the left of that one. A little bit of countertop space with an extra kick out here. And when you're not using the sink, you have these, I call them cutting boards, but a lot of people call them sink covers. So I guess sink covers makes more sense. But anyways, there's your sink. And then when you're not using it, you need a little bit more space. just fill it in. There we go. Also in the corner there, you have some outlets. You can put in a coffee pot or something like that in there. Underneath the sink, there's some more storage. You can, you know, stow your cleaners and all that good stuff in there. Windex, detergents. And then a little pull-out drawer right underneath the oven. Non-slam doors. Two more right underneath this kick out here. Put your silverware in there. And then a little bit more storage right underneath it. So on the left of the cabinet here, that's where your kind of like control panel is. You've got your water pump if you're going to pull out of the fresh water tank. By the way, I'll just go ahead and go over the specs on that. You have a 42-gallon fresh water tank, 35-gallon black water tank, and a 35-gallon gray water tank. So pretty good sized tanks. You can have run your water heater off of gas or electric, and then just hitting this button here shows you what your tanks are at. The battery's full, of course. It's brand new. Fresh water's empty, black water's empty, gray water's empty. This is where you start your generator. You hit this switch down to prime it, and then when that lights up orange, that's when you can start it. We've got us a TV over here, and it does swing out. Let's see. Kind of hard to do with one hand. First you got to unlock it, then you can kind of pull it out. You know, you can tilt it towards the couch over here. You can swing it towards the bed area. You can really do whatever you want with it. We're going to need to put some zip ties around that, get it looking good. Then when you hear that latch pop, that means it's locked in and ready to tow away. Alright, so you got a little rack here for some magazines, DVDs, books, whatever you'd like to throw in there. Let's see, let's go over the couch now. Alright, so this couch does make into a bed. Also makes for a great lounging space. If it's raining outside or something is the only reason I could see, you know, wanting to stay inside the camper. But anyways, you got little kickouts there. And no, this is not a recliner. It's just, I don't know, I think it's kind of awkward to sit down and just prop your feet up, but they're there. It's better to have them and not need them than need them and not have them, right? Oh, come on. Alright, so the couch makes into a bed. You just get your hand underneath there. This is really hard to do with one hand. You pull it out, and there you are. You got yourself a bed. And then also, you probably didn't see it as I was doing that, but you also have quite a bit of storage underneath this couch. You can put your folding chairs and all that good stuff underneath there. Alright, the dinette, it also makes into a bed, and I'll actually show you that today. I'm not going to video the whole process. I'm just going to show you that it does make into a bed, and I'll also bring that bunk bed there down. Alright, and there you have it. There's our dinette made into a bed with the bunk above. A lot of people will use this area as just like another shelving area for more storage. It'll hold up to 200 pounds, and it's quite roomy up in there. Personally, I've never tried to lay up in there as I'm over the weight limit. But this right here is plenty room enough for me. And these are some pretty thick cushions too, so whoever's staying with you is going to be very comfortable. In total, this took me about 5 minutes to do, to get everything set up. The dinette and the bunk. Just the dinette, that was probably about 3 minutes, and then that was about 2 minutes up there. So it's not very time consuming at all to actually convert this. but I'm going to go ahead and get this lit back up so I can continue on with the tour. All right, that's put away. Also underneath the dinette, you have some storage drawers. They pull out and lock into place whenever you're in tow. So you can stow all your luggage in there. You can put some shirts, you know, jeans, shoes, all that good stuff in there. You have plenty of room for it. And then it locks into place. Go ahead and unlock that. Then you have another one right over here. This would be your ladder extension that you put on your ladder out back on that slide out. And then some vent covers for your stuff up here, your skylight vents. Fantastic roof fan. Man, I can actually turn that on. It's getting hot, guys, so there we go. Get some air flowing through here. I don't know why I didn't think of that sooner. Alright, right next to the dinette, you've got your separated fridge and freezer. This is 3-way, runs off of gas, DC, and AC. Pretty good sized freezer there. And then your fridge. Plenty of room in there. To the right here, this one does have a dry bath. It's very roomy. There's your shower to the right. All right, moving along. Alright, so here's our bed area. This is where you sleep. It's a Camper Queen mattress. You've got a little bit of storage over here to the left. Some shelving in there. A little bit of storage right above. And yep, you can get in these with it off the truck. It's not going to tip forward. As you can see, since I'm up here and you saw on the outside, it's not on a truck, so. Then over here on the right side, you have more storage. And then right here's where you'll find your closet. Also, all right, so right here, that's where you can mount another TV app. If you don't want to use that one right there, swung towards you and you can't see it real well, you can actually mount another one right here. It's pre-drilled for one and pre-wired for another TV. Then you've got some outlets, USB ports, and a DC outlet up there. Alright, well, I believe that just about covers everything. I'm sure if I skip something, y'all will let me know in the comments. But this is what we're working with here. This is the Lance 1172, Lance's largest model, and it's made for a 350 or 450 dually long bed model. Okay, so that pretty much covers it. If you can't tell, it is very hot out here again. Here in Tennessee, you never know what's going to happen. Thought it was going to cool off, but then we get hit with this. If you can't tell, I am drenched. So I hope you enjoyed the tour. You know, I sweated my butt off for it, but hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. If you liked the video, found it helpful, go ahead and leave me a thumbs up. Lets YouTube know that I might know what I'm talking about and might be enjoyable to watch. And like I said at the beginning of the video, if you're new to the channel or haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and join this Fishing Fun family. Also, there's a notification bell right to the right of it, I believe, that you can hit the notification and be notified when I upload a video. So if you want to be up to date with all my new videos that I release, go ahead and hit the notification bell. I will say that we have about 21 campers on order, so you know, hopefully pretty soon I'll have some new models to video for you guys. Y'all be the first to see them. Thank you for watching. Stay safe and have a great day.